My precious child, listen closely, for I have important words to share with you. You may feel I have been distant or silent, but I am always near, working on your behalf even when you cannot perceive it. Do you recall the story of Elijah? He performed great feats in my name, calling down fire from heaven, outrunning chariots, praying fervently and working miracles. Yet when faced with the threats of the enemy, fear overtook him and he fled. I provided for Elijah, leading him to a stream from which to drink and sending ravens to bring him food. But just as I spoke to Elijah then, I say to you now, your brook has run dry. The ravens no longer come. This may fill you with anxiety and confusion, but have no fear, for I am doing a new thing. The dry brook is not to punish you, but to propel you forward into the next chapter I have authored for your life. You are like Jonah, hesitant to follow where I lead because the way seems difficult or unpleasant. Jonah resisted my instructions and attempted to flee from my presence, bringing peril to those around him in the process. In desperation, he requested to be thrown into the raging sea, believing this would spare the innocent lives imperiled by his disobedience. In the depths, in the belly of the great fish, I met with Jonah. I humbled him, molded his heart, until he relinquished his own will and submitted fully to mine. When he emerged after 3 long days, Jonah remained reluctant, but he obeyed. I will not force you into the depths as I did Jonah. I have placed my trust in you, that you will follow my leading even when the path seems treacherous and the destination unclear. My methods may seem mysterious, even frustrating at times, but remember, I am the creator, the author of your story. I have designed the narrative of your life down to the smallest detail. When life takes an unexpected turn, do not despair. I am simply setting the stage for a glorious new life that will exceed anything you could ask for or imagine. Relationships you thought were lost forever are being restored. New doors of opportunity are swinging wide, doors that had previously been slammed shut by the enemy's schemes. Just as the prodigal son's father raced to embrace him, clothing him in the finest garments and celebrating his return, I am rejoicing over you. I am restoring what the locusts have stolen, mending the years that have been broken, and leading you into a spacious place. This process may feel slow at times, and you may grow discouraged when your progress seems so small. Just as the prodigal son wandered far from home, there may be moments when you feel you have drifted from my presence. But I am not content to leave you in a distant land. My arms are open wide, ready to welcome you back into my embrace the moment you turn your face to me. The challenges you will face in the days ahead are not to punish you, but to prepare you. I am molding you into a vessel that can hold the weighty blessings I have in store. I am training your hands for battle and your fingers for warfare, equipping you to take ground for my kingdom. Do not shy away from the unfamiliar or allow fear to hinder your obedience. I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. I take great delight in seeing your eyes light up with passion as you discover the dreams I have placed within you. I love to watch you come alive as you step into the purpose for which I created you. Never doubt that the desires I have placed in your heart are there for a reason. I am not in the business of igniting a fire only to let it fade away. No, the dreams that keep you awake at night, the goals that quicken your pulse and fill your thoughts. These are whispers of my spirit calling you deeper into the plans I have for you. I am not a God who makes promises lightly. When I declare that I will bless you, that I will give you the desires of your heart as you delight in me, you can stake your life on the surety of my word. The blessings I have in store for you are not a meager trickle, but a lavish flood, a torrent of goodness that will leave you breathless with gratitude. I am not a stingy God, parceling out my favor in tiny doses. No, I am the all-sufficient one, the God of more than enough. When I open the windows of heaven over your life, you will not have room enough to contain the blessings that pour forth. But these blessings are not meant to be hoarded or hidden away. I have called you to be a conduit, a channel through which my goodness can flow to others. Just as I blessed Abraham so that he would be a blessing, I have gifted you and equipped you to enrich the lives of those around you. Your talents, your passions, your skills, and your story, all of these are tools in my hands, instruments through which I long to bring blessings to the people around you. As you step out in faith and obedience, boldly pursuing the dreams I have placed within you and faithfully stewarding the blessings I have entrusted to you, you will see my favor in unprecedented ways. Doors that have been sealed for years will suddenly swing open. Opportunities that seemed out of reach will fall into your lap. Relationships that have been strained or broken will experience supernatural restoration. This is not a season for shrinking back or holding tight to the status quo. No, this is a time for boldness, for stepping out of the boat and into the uncharted waters of faith. If I am beckoning you to take a risk, to leave the shore behind and trust me on the waves, do not hesitate. I am not a capricious God, toying with your hopes and dreams on a whim. If I am calling you to step out, you can be sure that I have already gone ahead of you to prepare a way. There will be those who look at you with skepticism when you share the dreams I have placed in your heart. They may scoff at your passion, your zeal for my kingdom. But do not let their cynicism dim your fire. I have called you to be a trailblazer, a pioneer who cares more about my opinion than the approval of man. When the enemy whispers that you are too far gone, too broken, or too inadequate for me to use, silence his lies with the truth of my word. You are chosen. You are cherished. You are called according to my purpose, and nothing can snatch you from my hand. In the days ahead, there will be moments when the darkness seems to press in on every side. You may feel as though you are groping in the shadows, desperate for even a flicker of light. But I have not left you defenseless. I have placed my word in your mouth, a sword with which to cut through the gloom and cling to hope. Hide my promises in your heart, for they are an anchor for your soul, sure and steadfast in the fiercest storms. When you feel weak, lean into my strength. When you feel discouraged, lift your eyes to the hills and remember that your help comes from me. When you are tempted to quit, to throw in the towel and concede defeat, remember that I am fighting for you, and I have never lost a battle. I am your shield, your defender, your ever-present help in times of trouble. I will never leave you or forsake you, and nothing can separate you from my love. So stand tall, my child. Hold your head high and your shoulders back. Walk in the confidence of one who knows they are loved beyond measure and destined for greatness. Do not let the opinions of others dictate your worth or limit your potential. You are not defined by your past failures or your present struggles. You are defined by my limitless love and the glorious future I have prepared for you. I am speaking over you a blessing that cannot be revoked, a benediction that will echo through the ages. I am calling you to a life of abundance, of joy unspeakable and full of glory. I am inviting you into an adventure beyond your wildest imagination, a story that will leave the world breathless with wonder. Will you join me? Will you take my hand and step into the unknown, trusting me to lead you every step of the way? The choice is yours, but oh, how I long for you to say yes. There is no force in heaven or on earth that can stand against you when you are walking in my will. No weapon formed against you will prosper, and no tongue that rises against you in judgment will stand. You are more than a conqueror through my love, and nothing can snatch you from my hand. I have engraved you on the palms of my hands, and I will never forget or forsake you. So let your light shine, my beloved. Let your life be a testament to my goodness, a shout of praise that echoes through the generations. Do not be afraid to dream big, to ask for the impossible, to believe for the miraculous. I am the God of the impossible, the one who speaks life into dead places and calls forth things that are not as though they were. With me, all things are possible, and the dreams that seem too good to be true are exactly the kind I delight in bringing to pass. You were created in my image and called to reflect my glory to the world. You are not a mistake or an afterthought, but a cherished and integral part of my eternal plan. I have loved you with an everlasting love, and nothing can separate you from my fierce and tender affection. Run into my arms, child. Let me hold you close and whisper my love over you. Let me fill you with my peace, my joy, and my strength for the journey ahead. The road will not always be easy, but I promise it will be worth it. The sacrifices you make for my kingdom will pale in comparison to the rewards that await you. The tears you shed in secret will be outshone by the joy that comes in the morning. The battles you fight in my name will lead to victories that resound through eternity. I am your God, your Father, your friend, and your constant companion. I will never leave your side, never abandon you in your hour of need. My love for you is not fickle or fleeting, but steadfast and true, unwavering in the face of every trial and storm. You are mine, and I am yours, forever and always. So take heart, my child. Lift your eyes to the heavens and fix your gaze on me. I am the author and perfecter of your faith, the one who began a good work in you and will see it through to completion. I am the God of hope, the one who fills you with all joy and peace as you trust in me. I am the God of the impossible, the one who makes a way where there seems to be no way. And I am calling you to a life of adventure, of purpose. I have destined you for greatness, not as the world defines it, but as I define it. A greatness marked by humility, by servanthood, by radical obedience to my will. I have equipped you with every spiritual blessing, every tool and weapon you need to fulfill the calling I have placed on your life. So rise up, my child. Take your place in my kingdom and let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify me. And never forget that you are loved beyond measure, cherished beyond compare, and destined for a future brighter than you could ask for or imagine. Beloved, you have cried out to me, pleading for my aid and intervention. Today I am responding to your petitions with tender compassion. I see every ounce of anguish residing in your heart, and I long to soothe your weary soul. Nothing occurring in your life escapes my notice. My gaze is fixed on you. This very day I urge you to resist the temptation to waver and instead plant your feet firmly on the foundation of your faith in me. Continue to pray without ceasing, entrusting your fears and burdens to me. As you do, I will comfort your heart and enlighten your mind with my perfect wisdom. Your honest and faithful pursuit of me during these trials has taught you profound truths. You are now empowered to make prudent decisions, for you recognize my presence at every turn, shielding you from the ploys of the enemy. Though the forces of darkness sought to ambush you, I fortified you with supernatural strength to withstand the battle. Rise up now, my precious one. Dry your tears, and with purposeful strides, walk towards the door of your destiny, for I am beckoning you to courageously step into the future I have prepared for you. Grip my hand tightly, allowing me to escort you into the place of unparalleled joy and abundance I have fashioned for you. This very day, I am infusing you with renewed vigor to achieve heights that will defy human explanation and surpass the reach of your adversaries. Refuse to cower in the face of their attacks, for I will never permit anyone to bring shame or humiliation upon you. I am closing doors to your past struggles and hardships, while simultaneously opening portals to blessings so expansive and glorious, you will be staggered by their magnitude. As my spirit rains down favor and power over your life, your tears of sorrow will transform into tears of irrepressible joy. My beloved child, I have a divine secret to share with you today that will set in motion a profound awakening in your life, if you open your heart to receive it. I am sending forth my angels to surround you and fill your dwelling place with my presence in a way you have never experienced before. I urge you to still your soul, quiet your mind, and attune your spirit to perceive these sacred encounters. For in this fast-paced world, it is all too easy for the distractions and noise to drown out the divine invitations I am constantly extending to you. I know you intimately, dear one. I have seen every tear you've cried in the secret place, heard every prayer whispered from the depths of your being, and held you in your darkest, most painful moments. Sending my angels to you now is a token of my steadfast promise that I will never abandon or forsake you. My love for you is not fickle or conditional. It endures through every season, every storm, every valley. You need not earn this visitation through good works or perfect faith. It is purely a gift, flowing from the abundance of my heart to yours. As you go about your day, you may feel your soul becoming lighter, as if heavy burdens have imperceptibly slipped away. You may find yourself experiencing a peace that surpasses understanding, an ability to release long-held fears, regrets, and anxieties. Allow this deep work of inner healing to unfold, knowing that my angels are gently untangling the knots and removing the hindrances that have kept you from walking in the fullness of freedom and wholeness I desire for you. You may suddenly recall a scripture that speaks straight to your circumstances, or find yourself spontaneously breaking out in worship. Embrace these divine moments, for they are evidence that my spirit is moving mightily within you. The atmosphere of your home will no longer feel the same, for my angelic forces are establishing a shield of protection and driving out all darkness, oppression, and heaviness. Your prayers are being amplified in the heavenly realms as you partner with the company of angels I have dispatched on your behalf. The days ahead will not merely be business as usual, but a season of stepping into the greater purpose and destiny I have prepared for you since the foundations of the world. I am reconnecting you to the dreams that have laid dormant, the desires I've placed within you that are yet to be fulfilled. Some of you will be catapulted into new opportunities seemingly overnight, while others will experience a gradual unfolding of the plans I have for you. Regardless of how my blessings manifest, know this: I am orchestrating every detail of your life with precision and intentionality. Nothing is random or coincidental. Even when you feel lost in the fog of uncertainty, I see the comprehensive picture. I am working all things together for your good, because I am absolutely committed to your flourishing. I am calling you to a place of deeper dependence on me, to relinquish control and trust me completely. This isn't blind faith, but a profound knowing that I am your unshakable foundation and the anchor that keeps you steady in every storm. The challenges you face aren't obstacles to your destiny, but the very things I will use to strengthen your faith, clarify your purpose, and demonstrate my power in and through you. When you find yourself in the heat of adversity, remember that I am your ever-present help, your refuge, and your strength. I am fighting for you, even when you don't have the capacity to rise up and fight for yourself. The angels I have commissioned are your reinforcements, bringing divine strategy and supernatural intervention. So approach each battle with confidence, fully assured that the victory is already yours in me. When you learn to discern my voice in the everyday rhythms of life, you will cultivate a lifestyle of abiding in my presence. I long for unhindered, unfiltered communion with you, not out of a sense of religious duty, but from a place of authentic desire. I want to share in your joys and triumphs, to comfort you in your grief and pain. There is no part of your existence that is off limits to me. no thought or feeling too shameful to bring into the light of my love. My acceptance of you is unchanging and my affection unconditional. As you spend time in my presence, I will bring healing to the bruised and broken places, the deep wounds inflicted by others, and the scars of self-inflicted shame. I am well acquainted with the messy and imperfect parts of your story, and I declare them all redeemed and repurposed for my glory. The past has no power over you, for my mercies are new every morning, and my grace liberally covers your every weakness. I am moving you from a posture of striving to one of surrender, from a need to perform to a heart at rest in my perfect love. You will begin to recognize that my favor in your life isn't the result of your flawless track record, but rather an outpouring of my extravagant generosity. I'm not observing you from a distance with a critical eye, but I'm an ever-present compassionate Father who understands your frailty and humanity. I am shifting your perspective to see yourself as I see you, fearfully and wonderfully made, anointed and appointed, lacking in no good thing. The lies you've believed and the labels you've carried are being removed as my truth takes root in your mind and spirit. You will walk with a humble confidence, fully assured of your identity as my beloved child, and your unshakable worth as the one I gave everything to redeem. Resist the temptation to shrink back in timidity or disqualify yourself based on your weaknesses. I choose the foolish things to confound the wise, and my strength is made perfect in weakness. This is a new era, a divine shift, a season of unprecedented favor, acceleration, and kingdom advancement. Respond to the stirring in your spirit, the compelling to go deeper in intimacy with me. I am awakening your discernment to recognize the angelic activity around you, to perceive the supernatural in the natural. Expect the tides to turn in your favor, for doors of opportunity to swing wide open, for oceans of opposition to part on your behalf. Get ready to be catapulted into the fullness of your eternal purpose and empowered to do even greater works than you can imagine. I am extending your tent pegs, broadening your sphere of influence, amplifying your voice in the earth. Refuse to be content with the familiar or settle for less than the abundant life I came to give you. There are greater heights of revelation to explore, deeper wells of wisdom to draw from, and richer encounters with my love to experience. Have I not commanded you to be strong and courageous? Let this be your declaration in the face of every giant, your rallying cry as you take new ground for my kingdom. You are more than a conqueror through my great love. Nothing, no principality, power, angel or demon, height or depth, things present or things to come, can separate you from the intensity and immensity of my love. Now arise, my child, and take hold of the divine destiny I have authored for you since before the beginning of time. Shine brightly amidst the darkness, reflecting the brilliance of my glory. Let everything you put your hand to prosper as you abide in the shelter of the Most High, and make me your supreme delight. The best is yet to come, my precious one. Eye has not seen, and ear has not heard, the glorious things I have in store for you as you align your life with my purposes. So dream with me, believe with me, and embrace the divine adventure that awaits you. I am the author and finisher of your faith, and I who began a good work in you will be faithful to complete it. Allow my angels to minister to you in the days ahead as you move forward in joyful obedience and steadfast faith. They go before you to prepare the way, and they surround you to reinforce the victory I have already secured on your behalf. Rejoice always, pray without ceasing, and give thanks in everything, knowing that this is my will for you. My love for you is fiercely unfailing, wildly relentless, and passionately pursuing. There is no height, depth, or distance you can go that is beyond the reach of my love. So rest in my love, abide under the shadow of my wing, and watch me move on your behalf in ways that exceed your most extravagant prayers and your wildest dreams. You are my beloved. You are my delight, and with you I am well pleased. My beloved child, you are my precious one, created with great purpose and boundless love. The world may whisper that you are not enough, but you are everything to me. I have called you my chosen one, my treasured possession, uniquely gifted and shining with my light that no darkness can overcome. Take heart, for though there will be trials on this journey, I am your unshakable refuge. In every storm, I am your safe harbor. In every battle, I am your strength. When you are weary and cannot take another step, lean on me and let my grace carry you through. My love will never fail you. Do not be discouraged by the twists and turns along the way. Every path, even the rockiest ones, are leading you to the good plans I have laid out for your life. You may not see the full picture yet, but trust that I am working behind the scenes on your behalf in every moment, even the quiet ones. Hold on to hope, for in due time I will bring forth miracles beyond your imagining. Pour out blessings without measure in my perfect timing. When worries and fears assail you, remember that I am greater than any hardship you face. I spoke the vastness of the oceans into being, commanded the fury of the winds with a word. That same power is fighting for you, shielding you, surrounding you with my love. So let go of your burdens and struggles, place them in my capable hands, and rest in my unshakable care. There is no brokenness I cannot restore, no wound I cannot heal. I am the mender of souls, and my deepest desire is to make you whole. You are never too shattered or too far gone for my redemption. Do not listen to the lies that you are too lost, too damaged, or too dirty for my love. My grace washes away every stain. Whenever you stumble, I am there to lift you up. You are forever worth fighting for. Though the enemy seeks to ensnare you, I have the final victory. No force from below or above could ever separate you from my love and the good I have planned for you. Even in your waiting, when your dreams seem far off, I am moving heaven and earth to bring my promises to fruition in your life. For you, my child, were destined for blessing. Resist the urge to hide from me when you feel unworthy. I am not waiting for you to be spotless before drawing you close. Come to me with your scars and mistakes, and let me wrap you in my unconditional love. My heart is your home, a place of total acceptance and unwavering affection no matter where you've wandered. I choose you, flaws and all. Find your rest in me, for I am gentle and humble in heart. Bring me your burdens and watch them transform in my presence. I am an oasis for your soul, a well of living water that never runs dry. In me you will find a peace beyond human understanding, infusing every fiber of your being. With my strength empowering you, there is nothing you cannot overcome. You are unshakable, unstoppable, because I am your firm foundation. I am birthing fresh purpose in your life, even in the trials and waiting. Everything you've endured is preparation for what's to come. I have not been idle, but intimately working through every detail of your story for your good and my glory. You are being refined, shaped into a vessel for my power and love to flow unhindered. I'm about to do something brand new in your life. Can you sense the shifting winds? Get ready, for your season of blessing is upon you. The lies of hopelessness and fear are being uprooted even now, as I plant my truth deep in your spirit. I see you becoming who you were always meant to be. Walk in the confidence of one hand picked by the King himself. I am your doting father, running to greet you with joy each new day. My feelings for you are unchanging and not based on your performance. I know your true identity even when you forget. You have been bought at a great price, adopted into my royal family. Nothing could make me love you more, and nothing could make me love you less. Let hope arise, for I am redeeming every broken dream, every deep disappointment, I work all things together for the good of those who love me. I specialize in bringing beauty from ashes, streams in the desert, joy from mourning. So look ahead with great anticipation, knowing I only have goodness in store for your future. Beloved, it is time to take hold of the promises I have sung over you. They are your inheritance as my child. Do not let anyone or any circumstance convince you to settle for less than a life drenched in my favor. Fix your eyes on me and walk in the truth of who you are, chosen, cherished, called to greatness. For I am taking you places you've never imagined, to mountain heights you could never get to on your own strength. Rejoice, for I am with you and I am for you. Nothing can stand against you with me on your side. I am working miracles in the unseen, engineering divine appointments and kingdom connections, aligning every step of your journey to lead you into the fullness of abundant life. You can trust my timing and my methods, though you may not always understand them. I am the author of your story, and I promise you it will be glorious. My beloved child, I want you to know that you are here by my divine arrangement. I have called you to this moment so that you may hear these words, for they are meant just for you. As we enter into a sacred season, a time of holy days, I want to remind you that this is a period of miracles and divine gifts. Every one of you who walks by faith, believes in me, and keeps my word will witness my hand working in marvelous ways. The blessings that come will be unshakable, irreproachable, and beyond what you could ask or imagine. During this consecrated time, expect to see long-awaited blessings manifest in your life. You will have the opportunity to experience my grace and love even in the small details of your daily existence. This is my way of showing you, dear one, that your journey is never a solitary one. I am intimately aware of every challenge, every painful step, and every prayer you have whispered. I have been a witness to your hardships and sufferings, my beloved, and now I am ushering you into a season of delight and reward. For I am a God who redeems, who blesses those that honor me. Always remember, this time of year is not merely about giving. It is about recognizing my presence and power in your life. Each morning, open your heart in gratitude and allow me to reveal my wonders to you. Stay alert and attentive, for I will speak to you in unexpected ways. Be prepared for my silence, which is not absence but rather a sign of my profound nearness. My love, this season of harmony and clarity will bring answers to your deepest prayers. Things that once seemed unclear or out of reach will suddenly come into focus. Closed doors will swing open, and previously hidden paths will be illuminated. Every door I open is a blessing prepared just for you, and every step you take is directed by my hand. But remember, my child, this season of favor is also a call to action. The miracles I reveal to you are not meant for you alone, but are to be used to bless others. Look for opportunities to share my love wherever you go. Let your life be a testament to my goodness and faithfulness. As this season unfolds, you will experience a shift in your spirit. Many of you have been carrying heavy burdens, wrestling with fears and anxieties. But I declare to you today, beloved, that I am breaking those chains. Bring all your cares to me, for I am your refuge and your strength. My presence will fill you with a peace that surpasses understanding. I am guiding you through every obstacle, every challenge. I am lifting the weight that has been crushing your soul, and in its place you will find a joy and hope like you have never known. Until then, stand firm in your faith and guard the purity of your heart. When the blessings begin to flow, resist the temptation to take them for granted or to doubt my goodness. As you receive my gifts, respond with a heart of thanksgiving, for gratitude is the key that unlocks the door to even greater blessings. Amen.